again, everybody, and welcome inside Cable Dahmer Arena. Tonight is the Kansas City Comets hosting the Chihuahua Savage. Great to be partnered with my partner, Eric Bergrud. I'm Nick Vassos. You know, it's been a while, Eric, since we've had a team from Mexico in these parts.
It's been exactly since December 2nd, 2004, when the Comets beat, get this, the Monterrey Tigres 9-5 at Kemper Arena.
Yeah, a lot of fans from the indoor game will remember Monterrey, Sonora, and this team has some of those players on their side. They're a really good team, but let's talk about their leading scorer, Eric.
So let's talk about Jorge Rijos. Midfielder, he wears number 16. He did play in Monterrey. He also played at El Paso. 15 goals and 4 assists already this season. One of the players we're definitely going to be watching out for.
Speaking of watching out for, a lot of teams have been watching out for the Comets' big target guy. We're talking Rion Marquez, and they have made a lot of adjustments. Boy, with him in the league, teams are taking notice of Rion, aren't they?
So this year they're talking about the year of the veterans. It's also the year of the target players, and teams are trying to figure out, what do we do with target players like Rion Marquez? Marquez missed the first couple games. He's been back 7 games, 9 goals already. Each game, it's always interesting to see what teams will do to match him up.
Speaking of match, Eric and I are matchy-match. We have pink ties on. It's the annual pink game, and Eric and I will be talking more about that as we continue tonight. It is the Savage and the Comets coming up next on MASL TV.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, truck's perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
In KC, Unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
you gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code COMETS and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
Select Physical Therapy is focused on patient safety now more than ever before. Select's centers remain open and offer a safe environment for you to receive physical therapy services. You don't need a doctor's referral to begin care and start feeling better today. Select Physical Therapy also offers telerehab, so you can easily connect with a licensed therapist through web-based technology that is HIPAA compliant, right from the comfort of your home. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
Be physical. Separate yourself. Pop it over the defender.
Get on! Step, step, step!
Draw the defender in.
Tackle! Turn, go hard! No shot, no shot!
One more defender to beat. Got a battle. Bent ball, far post. To get to a different level, you have to train at a different level.
Now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I'll work it out, I'll work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me. And I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Tonight's officials are senior referee. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Bergrud and Nick Vassos live at Cable Dahmer Arena. Ray Lee dancing on the blue turf. Tonight's officials are brought to you by Capelli, the official uniform sponsor of the MASL. Crew chief is Mr. Brian Martin.
Martin, not Miller. Martin.
Sergio Cabrera. Joe Mocht is the assistant referee. Philip Gomez, the fourth official. And Drew Klemp is in the penalty box. You can clearly tell the Comets are wearing pink jerseys tonight. You probably noticed that Eric and I were wearing pink ties together when we did our pregame show. It's the annual pink game here at the Kansas City Comets. And tonight's game, those jerseys that those players are wearing are going to be auctioned off here for the fans at the arena. The cutoff is at the end of the third quarter. And if you're listening inside the arena, go to section 105 to make your best bid for one of those jerseys. And it will go, the money will go to the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation. And there's the founder of that organization, Roger Kemp. You're going to learn all about the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation. It's a bittersweet story, but he's helped thousands of women here in Kansas City.
Great story, great tradition. In fact, 1 year ago tonight was the last pink game here, and the Comets beat the St. Louis Ambush 9-5. It's something we look forward to every year.
Yeah, the Take Foundation, they organize classes, self-defense classes for women, and they've done this all around the Kansas City area. They've taken it to universities. Roger's daughter, Allie, was brutally murdered 20 years ago, and they have really created a legacy of hope through such a terrible, terrible tragedy. And Roger and his family are tremendous for continuing this effort. And the Comets, really, as a community partner, they continue to do these types of charitable events throughout the regular season.
And when we got here to the arena, they were doing a women's self-defense class on the field, and so it's been quite the experience here at Dahmer Arena this afternoon.
So there's news right now. We're looking at Lou Meisner, Eric, and the Comets starter once again is going to be held on the sidelines.
So we were informed that Nicolau Neto was still doubtful. He missed the last game because of a knee injury. He is still not playing, but we'll talk about new protocol in the league where you need to dress 2 goalkeepers. Neto is dressed. He's hoping he doesn't have to come into action.
Tell you what, Comets are lucky to have Lou Meisner as a backup. He's been effective in one game. He's got a goals against average of 4. That's been about his average over his career over the last couple of years. And there's a live look at Nicolau, who is dressed tonight but will not play unless emergency. Break glass in case of emergency, I think.
Let's not go there now.
Let's not go there. We are underway. It is Chihuahua and Kansas City. And again, it's been a while since the Comets have played a team from Mexico.
At least here in Kansas City. December of 2004, that was a Comets victory over the Monterrey Tigres. So the Comets have played in Mexico. We'll talk a little bit about it. And I may have a trivia question for you about that last time the Comets won in Mexico.
All right, I won't spoil it. I've been doing some research too, and believe it or not, the Comets have a pretty good record against teams from Mexico.
They do.
Comets on defense. Chihuahua with the ball. They come in with a record of 2-5-2, 4th in the MASL West. Comets 9-1. A goal differential of +34. They are atop the Central Division and are one of the league's best teams so far this MASL season. Their goalkeeper, Valdivinos, floated it in. Meisner sends it back across the half line up to Lucas Sousa.
That's Sargento Valdivinos to you, Nick.
Sargento in the Mexican Army for several years before he started his professional career. Pretty neat story there.
This is what we do, fans. We give you that behind-the-scenes look at what's happening in the MASL.
Sargento in front of his yellow line. Lifts it into the corner. Looked like he was aiming for Brian Aguiar. Gosh, what a game he had.
What a player.
Oh, tremendous player.
3 goals, 2 assists last night in the victory. They've won 2 in a row, and I think this is the team everybody ought to be watching for, making a run here as we head into the second half of the season.
Didn't I ask you about Brian Aguiar earlier in the week?
You did, and he hadn't really materialized. And he definitely materialized last night in St. Louis.
Yeah, he really did. Here come the Savage, and there's Aguiar. A nice pass out to his teammate Messias, and then a shot and saved off the line. I don't know if it was Palmer or if it was Meisner.
Meisner with a foot. That's going to be up for save of the week, I would bet.
Oh, wow. Aguiar was right there on the doorstep making a bid for an early goal for Chihuahua. The score, it remains scoreless with 12:48 to play in the first.
Looked like a really good opportunity. If I could follow the Ontario announcers, I should say Alex Bastiovansky multiple times just to get his attention for MASL prime time.
Savage with it. Ball played back towards Escalante. Escalante lifts it up towards the half line. Hops off the blue turf out of bounds. Comets will have it near the half line.
So the Comets didn't play last night. Chihuahua did. Conventional wisdom is, Chihuahua's going to be tired. But Nick Vassos, you announced in the NPSL days when they used to play 3 games in a weekend, it is conceivable that you could win all 3 games in a weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't read much into that.
No question about it. And in going into this roster for Chihuahua, they're 2-5-2. And if fans haven't really paid close attention, they've got some very good players. They've got 5 or 6 players that are can be difference makers for this team.
Well, if you remember before that 1920 season was shut down by COVID, Monterey might have been the team to take the whole thing.
100%. On the doorstep, ding dong! That was Marquez, and then James's bid was blocked by the Savage. Now we've got a whistle and a foul called against Marquez.
He's going to want that shot back.
Number 26, Marquez, his first.
Is what it is. It may be the curse of me identifying as our spotlight player, but we'll see. And Adam James still looking for that goal.
Sure is. Puentes. Back to a teammate. Gary. Now near side, Escalante. Roberto back to one of the captains. Some good footwork, pressured by Adam James. Back to Valdivinos. He lifts it across the half line. Ray Lee heads it back to Savage territory. Unfortunately, too strong and out of bounds for the Comets. It'll go to Chihuahua. 11:20 to play in the first.
Rios, we talked about him in pregame. 15 goals this season. A lot of experience in this league. First in El Paso and then in Monterey.
You must be 18 years old.
There's Rios. He's their leading scorer. Forward it goes to Puentes. And back to Rios. Rios around the boards. Meisner bends at the waist, and first a foul is called. There's the crew chief, Brian Martin, making the call.
So Brian, we were on the field before the game, and he said, Eric, I want you to message me if Nick says Brian Miller. You need to let me know. So I'm listening very carefully. Brian Miller actually was up in Tacoma last night.
Yes, he was.
I can't even watch games with a straight face at home anymore.
Gosh. Ray Lee lines up the big left foot, deflects over to the near side. Palmer giving chase.
Good press there by Palmer.
Palmer gets it. Plays it back to Sosa. Then to Leo. Away from the goal to Tetsane. Then Sosa. Over to Lee. Ramon Palmer goes off, and Lucas Sousa comes on. Sosa has it for the Comets.
Worth mentioning on Leo, he's 3 goals trailing Wes Wade for the all-time indoor soccer goal scorer in Kansas City history.
Leo's got it now in the corner. He's double-teamed. And out comes with it is Garay.
They're so good with their feet.
Garay runs into a trio of pink jerseys. And then a foul is called against Kansas City. Changes for Chihuahua. No score. 10:05 to play in the first.
His first of the half.
Great to have you here. Kansas City and Chihuahua meeting for their only time this season.
Don't get fooled by their record. They had to start on the road. Then they had to deal with San Diego, and nobody's beating San Diego these days. But they beat Milwaukee, their last game at home. Then they took out St. Louis last night. This is a team that can compete, and I definitely expect to see them making a playoff run.
Here's Escalante. Forward. Comets trying to poke it away. Escalante runs up and cranks one up and over the goal.
Marquez a little lucky not to get a second foul, and he needs to watch out for it. To the referees tend to look at Rion Marquez, so sometimes he'll get early foul trouble.
Yeah. 9.5 to play in the first. James Togba is back in the lineup for the Comets after missing some games. Now over to Nacho. Nacho along the far boards to Mirko. Sandovari back to Nacho. Nacho forward again looking for Leo. That one cleared back to the Comets' defensive half. 50-50 ball in the midfield. Kicked by the Comets once. Now Leo will play it forward looking for Ali Sodal. Valdivinos lifts it the other way. Comets jam it back in. Now off the glass. And picked up there by Cañez. Cañez draws a crowd, leaves it for his teammate Macias, and Macias racing down the left side. Now fires one in there, and it gets through Lou Meisner. It took one of those funny hops in front of Lou, and it got through. And Chihuahua on the board early. It's 1-0.
So I mentioned Lou Meisner might be up for save of the week. He's definitely going to want this back. And what you'll see is Macias blew past Leo. Little skip, legs open, 5-hole. Lou's going to want that back. But if you watch the last game, that just bounced over his hands. If you watch the last game against Dallas, they gave up a not-so-good goal early. Let's say that, an own goal. Sometimes the Comets say that early goal against settles them down. We'll see. They're down 1-0. 1-0, 2 games in a row.
Macias for Cañez.
Cañez picks up the assist. And again, 1-0. Savage over the Comets. 8.5 to play in the first. Sousa marked closely by Durant. On back to Sosa. Sosa feeds the target. Then over to Adam James. Adam James, a left footer, not a lot of pace. Valdivinos, easy save there. Valdivinos 2-1 with 2 overtime losses. His goals against average 8.6, and he has a 5.76 save percentage. He also has a goal and an assist to go along with his 2-1 record. And
there's some goals down there being scored by goalies in Monterey.
Yeah,
it's a great, at least in Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Something I look forward to is watching their games on MASL TV.
Yeah, very exciting games. Rios plays it back to Valdivinos. Valdivinos loses it. Shot!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no!
All he had to do was roll it.
Nacho out in front, wide open. Missed it. Doggone it. And we've got a media timeout. Let's take a look.
There's 2 Comets that are going to want things back. Wide open. No goalie there. Didn't take the touch because he thought he might be pressured. Take a touch, put it down, and we're tied right here.
Well, a missed opportunity by the Comets. It's a media timeout. Let's take a break with 7:29 to play in the first. Chihuahua 1, the Comets 0.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
It's 1-0. Chihuahua over the Kansas City Comets. Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos, Brad Zimmerman, and his entire broadcast crew here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for spending part of your weekend with us here on MASL TV. There are 4 other games going on around the league today. Busy day because there are no games tomorrow. So Harrisburg at Milwaukee, Florida at Dallas, UCFC at St. Louis. And also San Diego later on tonight will be at Tacoma for their second game there in Washington.
Wave up early 1-0 at home.
Thank you. Oh, Comets take it away. Shot, goal! Lacia Thetsane levels the game at 1.
He loves it on his left foot, doesn't he, Nick?
He sure does.
He loves it on his left. He loves going top shelf with that left. Comets pressing really well, getting loose balls tonight. What a pickup for the Comets this year.
No kidding.
Take away, boom, top shelf. Now here, we talk about cookie jars. In Ontario, they talk about other things you might have on a top shelf, but just pace, power, goal, 1-1.
Good to see Lacia Thetsane. That's his 3rd on the season. And we are back underway. 7 minutes to play in the first. And that goes unassisted to Thetsane.
Unassisted at 7:48.
And back the other way comes Chihuahua. Over to Escalante. Escalante. Right side for Rios. Into the target, Puentes. Had it poked away from behind, but able to send it over to a teammate. Then back near side. It comes to Miller. Now Guerre. And into Marquez. Actually, Marquez had it, loses it. Puentes is there. Now drive by Escalante. No good. Cañez on the rebound. Comets trying to clear it away. Comets able to get it back towards the half line and taken back over again by Chihuahua. Valdivinos into the corner for Puentes. Puentes lifted it into the area. Flores played it back into his own corner. Now a dangerous ball through the box. Pressuring is the Savage. Lucia Tetsane able to get it over to Ray Lee. And now changes for Chihuahua and the Comets as Lee holds the ball.
Comets got through that press pretty easily. I mean, it was a little bit of a light press, but Comets on the other side have been pressing hard. And I think that the opportunities you've seen the Comets get on goal are a testament to that.
Leo tried the bank off the glass. Chihuahua trying to pick up the loose ball. Near side to Durant. Durant across the half line. Forward to Aguiar. No call. Forward up to Leo. Leo had it poked away, and Valdivinos comes up. Back the other way. Here comes Rios. Rios steps over. He shoots. Save! Meisner. Rebound. Shot up and over the glass.
Exceptional defense by Ray Lee, because that one was probably going in on the rebound. Really good save there by Lou. 3-on-2 counterattack for the Chihuahua Savage. Nice to see a runner overlap on the left side. Why not take the shot? Good save. And Lee came back to make sure the rebound didn't go in the goal.
And so here's the corner, driven back in there, and the Comets able to deflect it away.
If you haven't watched Chihuahua play yet, they definitely bring it. So the fact that it's only 1-1 now, I think we have way many more goals coming here in this game, Nick.
Without a doubt. Pinned against the boards, or bumped into the boards by Ramon Palmer. Foul on Kansas City. That was official Sergio Cabrera asking Ramon to back up. Behind the ball, it's Durant. Looks into the corner for Aguiar.
Foul on Sosa.
Yeah, foul on Sosa. So another restart here for Chihuahua. I'll remind fans here about Brian Aguiar. We haven't heard a lot from him because of the pandemic, but this is the 7th MASL season, and he's got over a lot of goals over his career, I can tell you that. Hernandez into the box. Durant tried to flick it back, but the Comets come out with it. Ramon Palmer marked very closely there by Hernandez. Palmer's through over to Ali Sudal. Ali moves to his right, trying to play it to Sosa.
That's a quick 2 on Sosa, too. And Sosa's got to watch out, because they're going to need him on defense today. 2 early fouls. You pick up 4.5, you get a blue card. You pick up 6 in a game, you get to go to the showers early.
4:19 left in the first. So
good turn.
Something we're going to watch.
Andorreos to the rescue.
Andorreos making his first shift. Wins the ball for the Comets. Leaves it for Ray Lee. Back to Sandovari. By the way, we haven't mentioned this, but Eric and I noticed this at the beginning of the game. There is no number 4 for the Comets. That's Kevin Ellis. We haven't seen him in the building, and we haven't gotten an official word if he's injured or not. We're trying to find out. Oh, I just found out. He's a healthy scratch. Here's Puentes. Puentes with a drive. That one off the near boards. Comes off to Lee.
He was opportunity there for Chihuahua, and it looked like maybe Lou was leaning the other way, but fortunately for Lou, the ball hit the side dashers. No problem there. Pipster said on Twitter, waiting, listening, crickets, was hoping for a Golazo call from Nick Vassos or Eric Berger. That's on you.
It's early, Pipster. We've got 3:12. We're only in the first here. You can't, you got to save some things as we go along here. This one could be a close one, folks. So
I'm kind of old school. Golazo is when it's a golazo, right?
Yeah.
Not every goal is a golazo.
That's true. Ike Golazo. Now that's what a goal, right?
That's right.
All right, Valdivinos has it. Rolls it out to his teammate. Goes right under his foot and then right back to the Comets. Nacho over to Tetsane. To Sosa, back to Tetsane. Now Nacho drives one in there. That's off of Chihuahua. 50-50 ball, 5-4 in the midfield. Togba is there.
Good to see him out there.
Yeah.
They've missed him.
Comets will try to get something going here. The game's tied at 1. There's 2:16 left to play in the first. Sosa looks downfield, playing with 2 fouls, headed out of bounds. That one off the foot of Enrique Cañez. He's one of the many players who've played for the Solis de Sonora and or Monterrey. Ray Lee.
Visit the Comets online team store at teams.capelli.
Sosa into the corner, headed away by the Savage. Tetsane holds it in for the Comets. 1:50 to play in the first. Tetsane, near side Sosa. Comets, looks like they're doing a weave out front now. Boom! Ding! Dong! That almost went in. Rebound, save! Still loose out front. And now a blue card.
And Leo Gibson was mad because the near referee didn't call a handball. Brian Martin did, off the line. Brian Martin is going to escort the Chihuahua Savage to the penalty box, and this is going to be a penalty kick.
Boy, John Sosa from distance. That one had some dip on it and nearly tucked it underneath the crossbar.
Oh, Leo's going to let Sosa take this.
He's going to finish the job. Comets.
The Comets.
A penalty kick here. And this would give the Comets the lead.
Number 2. Let's hear you, Comets fans.
Sosa runs up. Top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookies. 2-1 Comets.
Big season already for John Sosa. Leo Gibson, you might expect to take this. He gave it to Sosa, who earned the penalty kick. Let's take a look at the penalty first. Lee from way downtown. And there's the handball right there on the line. Tetsane waving his hand in the air. Sosa, he's going to go top shelf. Valdivinos went down. Goal.
And there's his tribute. He's got his daughter's picture on that shin guard. And John Sosa, kiss to his daughter. And the Comets have their first lead of the game. It is 2-1 with 1:22 left in the first.
And for Sargento, for Valdivinos, sometimes the ball will come off and hit you in the back. So he did a good job on the first, not giving up a goal on the original shot, but on the second one. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do to prevent a goal, and Savage did, and Sosa scored the PK.
First quarter.
Under a minute to play here in the first. Comets in their pink jerseys. Sousa back to Marquez, back to Sousa. Shoots, ding, dong, off the post again. That one off the right post from Lucas Sousa. Oh, that one nearly got through Sargento through the 5-hole, but he's got it. And he's up and throwing with 36 seconds left. Comets get it right back again. Can they get one more chance? Now Sousa moves to his left. Oh, gets tripped up in the midfield, and a foul is called.
Good opportunity here. You would say Sosa's coming in. Brad Carl wrote me, can we start a petition to have them stop playing music while the ball is in play? I think that's 40 years of doing it, so I don't know. You could try, Brad. Here they go again.
Here's Sosa with 27.2 seconds on the clock. Sosa out wide to Lee.
Chiefs could have used some field goals like that a couple weeks ago.
Revive, restore,
No games in the MASL tomorrow, of course, for Super Sunday. So at last check, we had Milwaukee 1-0 lead over Harrisburg.
We'll double check on that. It is now 2-0 Milwaukee, which I expected to see.
By the way, there's some interesting broadcast news for the Milwaukee Wave. Here's Puentes. Puentes with 9 seconds left. Yes. Durant. Marked by Andreos. And still going the horn sounds, and that's it for the first.
What a game so far, Nick Vassos. I expected this. Maybe a few more goals, but I expected this.
It was a hard-fought first 15 minutes, no doubt. Still more to come here. Second quarter straight ahead. It's Kansas City 2 and Chihuahua 1 on MASL TV.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To the alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
2-1 Kansas City over Chihuahua. Eric?
So one of our standard features is on this date in Kansas City indoor soccer history, courtesy of the professor. Now, 2 of these are from the professor, one's from me.
Okay.
So I mentioned earlier, pink game last year, right here, 9-5 victory, Comets over the St. Louis Ambush.
Okay.
On this date in 2010, the Kansas Coliseum, home to the Wichita Wings, for more than 20 years closed its doors for good.
Okay.
Now, here's mine. It's not today, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
On February 13th, 1991, Kansas City hosted the Major Soccer League. They got rid of the name Indoor. All-Star game at Kemper Arena, featuring play-by-play announcer J.P. Della Camera and former Kansas City Comet Ty Goal as the color commentator. I was at this game. The East won 9-8 in overtime on a game-winning goal by the late, great Chico Borja. That is your on this date in Kansas City indoor soccer history.
That was outstanding. You just took me down memory lane, and you forget that in '91, the All-Star game was held there at Kemper Arena.
It was amazing because Kansas City and Wichita were on the same team, and you know how Kansas City fans did not like Chico Borja. Borja scores in overtime, and I was trying to watch the clip again. I think it was Zoran Karic who passed it to him. Place went berserk, and Chico Borja just loved it. And it was probably the only time in his life he got cheered on at a Kansas City indoor soccer game.
The late, great Chico Borja. What a character and what a player.
For sure.
Gosh. Well, here it is KC 2 and Chihuahua 1. There's John Sosa. He's responsible for the lead for the Comets. He scored the penalty kick goal after a handball called on Chihuahua in the box. Here comes Brian Martin over to the referee's crease.
Couldn't tell what he was pointing to. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to give you a hint, though, about tonight's trivia question. It has to do with the Comets' last win versus a Mexico-based club. It's coming.
Okay.
I think you're going to get it.
I think I am too, but but you know,
I think you're going to get this one.
I've been overconfident before and have been, you know, turned aside several times, but we'll see.
Okay.
Looks like everything is okay with the teams remain at even strength. Comets in their pink jerseys, operating around the perimeter. Down into the corner for Ray Lee. Lee into some open space for Sosa. Sosa to Nacho, turns and fires.
Good
that
block.
one blocked. Yeah, good block there by
Look at
Aguilar.
Aguilar playing both ways. Love to see that. He might have been MVP had that 1920 season ended.
Oh, yep. 33 goals and 15 assists that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a really good player. Over the half line. Sargento, but picked up by the Comets. Lee over to James, forward into the corner to Marquez. Marquez bumped, and a foul called against Chihuahua. And they don't agree with it, but it'll give the Comets a restart deep in Savage territory.
Normally you see it going the other way on Marquez. Interesting with target forwards, we talk about them a lot. They've been picking up a lot of fouls this year too. So those big guys looking to create some space against the defenders.
So here's Sosa. Sosa didn't really have any options after everybody ran into the box, so he tried to go over, and Sargento picked it up.
Oh, he had an option. He just didn't want to call timeout, so.
Oh, that's right.
That was his only option.
Number 77 is first of the half.
Comets have it after the foul on Chihuahua. James goes off. Lee comes on. And then Sosa plays it up to Ramon Palmer. Comets 9-1. Chihuahua 2-5-2.
Three-line pass.
And a three-line pass there. Didn't want to do it, but did. And so they'll bring it back to the Comets yellow line.
And the press works.
Yeah.
And so I think what Sosa was looking at, he needs better passing angles off the free kick. And so they were forced to play it back to Lou Meisner, who had to play it on his left foot, put it over 3 lines. Great opportunity here for Chihuahua to tie this up.
Here's Enrique Cañez. Goes to the right. That one blasted up into the seats. That one off of Rios. 13:38. Lee goes off. That Sane comes on. And Lou Meisner has it for the Comets. Meisner forward to Ramon Palmer. Good pass to Tetsane. Comets across the line. Here's Tetsane, full speed. Tetsane shoots, save! Made by Sargento.
No fear by the rookie.
And then centered into the middle. No Comet home. Puentes up with it for Chihuahua.
Thought maybe he was going to pass it to Ramon, and he saw it. Oh, Route 1's open. Let's go down there and see what happens.
The direct route, sometimes the best route, right?
Yep.
Chihuahua surveying the Comet defense. Aguilar running around inside of the Comets yellow line. Valdivinos looking for Aguilar, touched by Tetsane. Comets take over here with under 13 to play in the first half, leading 2-1. Now Lucas Sousa. Brazilian chips it forward for Leo Gibson. Leo once again among the league leaders in points, goals, and assists. Now Valdivinos, boy, he didn't get that, That was a poor clearance there. Comets almost get it back. Now 50-50 ball fought for, and it's kicked towards the Comets end, goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Kansas City.
And you can just see they're wanting to get these 3-on-2 breaks, so the Comets have to be a little disciplined and not get sucked too high up, because that team will counter you big time, and they have speed, they have talent, and you know they can score.
Saw that last night in St. Louis, didn't we?
They can score a lot of goals.
Yeah. Scored 11 last night in St. Louis against the ambush. Aguiar pushed off the ball. Leo shoots from the half line. When you're a legend, you can do that.
Why not?
Sousa picks up the errant pass. Sousa still going forward. Sousa trying to get it to James, making a bid for his first of the year.
Still
out of bounds.
Looking for it.
Adam James from Kearney, Missouri. Had such a promising first year with 12 goals. Last year had 11 goals.
Yeah,
and
he had a
5
big
assists.
game in the Pink game last year too. It it feels like he's trying too hard, and eventually it's going to come.
Some good ball movement there by Chihuahua. Good tackle by the Comets in the midfield area.
James has been really good defensively this season.
And Reyes out there as a defensive runner. He's very active on the floor. Here he is chasing down the ball once again.
Saw him as I got into the arena. He's like, hey, did you enjoy that chocolate I gave you? I'm like, yeah, I ate it right when I got back up to the press box.
It's really good. Yeah.
Good play there by Mirko Sandovari. Prevented the ball from going out of bounds. Saved a potential deadly restart there for Chihuahua. That one won't show up on any score sheet, but his teammates definitely noticed that.
Yeah, instead of at the top of the arc, it's over there on the side. Excellent point there, Eric. All right, here's Chihuahua setting up their offense. Escalante leaves it for his teammate, Rios, near the half line in front of the right inside the referee's crease.
Comets watched Chihuahua video, so they came prepared. Respect. I talked to a lot of guys before the game, a lot of respect for the team they were watching last night.
Valdivinos. Here comes Rios. Down the right side, crossed, looking for Puentes, and he fanned on the volley. Now a chase for it on the near side. Thetsane digs it out. So does Escalante. And it stays with Chihuahua. Right side, shot off the near boards, no good. That went off the foot of Rios.
You got to be careful there. I talked about balls going off the goalie's back. They can also go off the back of your leg and in the goal. You just never know in this game.
Chihuahua pulls back, stretches out the Comets defense. Rios is there. Here comes Absalom Soloria. Now they play it up to the half line and eventually down to Aguilar. Aguilar away from the goal. Comes near side towards Rios. Instead, it's picked up there by Zuart. Now Rios. 9:37 to play in the first half.
I got a funny tweet to share with you when we get a pause here.
Chihuahua holding on to the ball, and Reyes. Now Chihuahua getting past the Comets defense. Here comes Chihuahua. Giving it over to Aguilar. Aguilar still going forward. Now front and center shot. Missed it wide. That was Durant.
Sosa played that really well. Made Rios pass it a little bit wider than he would have liked to.
Oh,
3-on-1 here.
Clear tackle. Here comes Chihuahua. Right side to the shot. Save.
2 off the line.
Oh my gosh. Rios tried to scissor it in, and Meisner was there to close the door. Under 9 to play. And the Comets dodged some trouble there. Here comes Chihuahua once again. Here's Duarte. Peels it back. Now it's Hernandez with a drive from distance. And it goes out of bounds.
All right, I'm going to do my best Jonathan Reimer and say, okay, Alex Bastiovansky, are you watching this? That's 2 amazing saves there by Lou Meisner, aiming for a save of the week. think there's going to be some regrets going into halftime for both teams. They're going to wonder how did these not go in and that one went in.
Oh, there it is. Puentes. The Comets were not ready. Comets were still arguing the last play.
And are still arguing the last play.
And Puentes able to slot it home to tie the game at 2.
Well, good for Chihuahua, right? Let's take a look at the replay here.
Comets were way out of position.
And Meisner tried to reach, couldn't quite get there. Counted as a goal.
And the other way, Adam James just takes the lead again. There's Adam James, his first of the season. And just like that, seconds later, Comets go back in front.
So what did he do that time other than being in the right place? He didn't hit it too hard. Lucas Sosa trucking down the left side, gets the ball around, and look who's there. Sometimes it's just getting in the right position, Nick. Not hitting the ball hard. It's just figuring out where the ball's going to be. Right there.
Well, maybe that'll really trigger something from Adam James that he can score, and maybe that'll give him a boost of confidence the Comets need.
This feels like the Dallas game last time, where the Comets would go up, then Dallas would tie it, then the Comets are like, fine, we're going to score, and we'll see how this goes.
Foul called against the Savage.
So the other thing, sort of the game, but inside the game, there are a decent number of Comets players that speak fluent Spanish, that are native Spanish speakers. So it's going to be really interesting to see Mirko Sandovari, Nacho, Absalom Solorio speaks really good Spanish too. So
Sosa.
Yeah, John Sosa for sure. He's not mic'd up tonight, by the way, fans. So
that's going to be one of the next things I might suggest in one of the meetings. We might need to have a mic'd up player. Or maybe not.
I think there has to be some protocols in place before you do that.
You need a dump button, I think.
Player still down.
7th foul number 26, Garay, is second of the half.
Garay picked up his second.
Garay still down.
Oh, now I can read this tweet to you. This is from Pat Goldenfenning. She wrote me and said, I'll be honest, it was the start of the second quarter before I figured out that when you said 1920, you meant the 1920 season, not the year 1920. Doe.
Thanks for checking in, Pat.
Appreciate that. I'm old. I'm just not that old. Now, I haven't seen any indoor from the 1920s. There's some cool 1940.
Yes.
I posted on my Twitter feed from Madison Square Garden, which turned into a major fight. Looked like an NPSL game, Nick. Did we miss our break? I guess we did. What do you want to talk about? I got all sorts of stuff.
Why don't you tee something up for us?
You ready for trivia?
Yeah.
All right. The Comets' last win versus a Mexico-based club was the 8-7 overtime thriller at the Monterey Flash on January 25th, 2015. Now, you got to listen to this part carefully.
Okay.
Which former Comets player scored the game winner and ripped his shirt off?
That would be our good friend, Mr. Berto Palmer.
The shooter, and I know he's watching tonight. That is correct.
That play is burned into my memory. I remember watching that game 7 years ago when he scored that game winner. It was an amazing weekend because before that, you'll remember they played Rancho Seco? Anyway, they played there in Rancho Seco. It was an outdoor venue.
Right.
And Danny Waltman's back was hurting a little bit, and Brian Harris ended up playing goalie for the entire game, and they end up winning that game. And then they go to Monterey the next and they win in Monterey. And Monterey was a powerhouse like they always have been over the years.
Right.
So there was 2 huge wins by the Comets that weekend.
So there you go. And Berto, I told you I was going to have a surprise for you on the broadcast, and there it was.
you know what? We were talking about mic'd up.
Yes.
Maybe we should do a mic'd up with a referee.
Oh, that would be funny.
And you know what? Our friend Ryan Sigich, we ought to put a mic on him. Huh?
That would be great.
We're going to work on that. See if we can make that happen. Ball, teams trade possessions in the midfield. And picked up by Chihuahua. Kansas City still chasing after it. Escalante with a good tackle on Nacho. Comets up with it. Alex Udall on the far boards. Plays it up to Rion Marquez. Rion to Nacho. Nacho's got some space. He fires, and that one off of Escalante. Drifting into the right wing corner. Nacho goes down. No call. Sosa jams it back in. Finally a whistle and a foul called against KC.
According to the professor, Adam James has now scored 9 goals in 5 career pink games, including tonight. And
that's amazing.
That is amazing. And Rion Marquez putting his hands up like I didn't do anything. That's his 3rd foul of the half. I don't know that we're going to see Mr. Marquez for the next 6 minutes and 35 seconds.
He's sitting on the bench. Okay.
I would say a 1-goal game, you don't want to risk the possibility of him getting his 4th. And then if he gets his 4th here, what are you going to do in the second half?
There's Adam trying to make a turn. He's able to get his boot on it. But Sargento is there. Sargent.
I hear Hector Solorio.
Yes. Labarra KC.
Spoke with his son. That interview coming up at halftime. Scored his 1st goal here against Dallas last game.
Look forward to that. We'll also talk to Roger Kemp from the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation. That's the benefactor for tonight's pink game. Those jerseys are being auctioned off for those who are here in attendance. We're doing it kind of old school this way. We're doing it by paper. Everybody's making a bid on Comets players' jerseys, and all the money raised will go towards the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation.
But never fear, there's going to be 2 more special jersey games coming up.
Yeah.
One is going to be the original Comets. The other is going to be, and both these uniforms are gorgeous, Kansas City Attack 96-97 jerseys.
They are special. Ray Lee with a chance. He hit it with his right foot. He does have a right foot.
He does.
Just above the crossbar.
You notice how nobody ever says with right-footed players you have a left foot, but they always say that with left-footed players, like you have a right foot. They used to say this about Preki all the time. It's like, what is that all about?
Exactly. That's a good point, Eric.
Good step there by Lee.
Solorio.
Oh, he wants that one back. Dad was ready to get out of his seat.
Now
actually,
Fuentes,
Dad is out of his seat.
Fuentes back the other way. Looking far post. A good job by Meisner. Able to knock it away from Cañez. 4.5 to play in the first half. Comets lead by 1.
Guess who I heard from? Berto Palmer.
Hey, Berto.
He says, great trivia. Fun times in Mexico. Ontario's got a trip coming up there.
Yep. And
good turn by Tetzane.
Here they go back the other way.
3-on-2 break.
Here's Tetzane moving to the center. He shoots off the board. Shot goal! Lucas Sousa cleans it up, and the Comets lead by 2.
Tetzane is not shy. You think about rookies, like, oh no, I better pass it to somebody. He's like, no, I got it. I'm coming on my left. Put it on my, no, I'm not going to put it on my right. I'm going to try to hit off the side of my left. Wallace Scora, cue it up, Wallace Scora. Lucas Sosa off the rebound. A little bit of shake and bake. Tried to go with the other side. And Lucas Sosa's like, hey, I'm going to be on Wallace Score tonight. Get that video ready for me, guys. 4-2 Comets.
So Lucas Sousa, his 12th goal of the year, and Lacia Tetzane, his 4th assist. 4-2. Kansas City over Chihuahua.
Remember when we started the season without Sosa and Marquez?
Yes. I can't imagine what it would be like without them. I mean, they are a huge part of this team.
Good step there by Mirko.
Sandovari. And a player like Sandovari has developed into a good, solid role for the Comets. As a defensive player, somebody who just plays solid, gives them good minutes.
He does. And that's what the hallmark of great Comets teams have been in the past. They've been teams, not just one player. Don't know how many times they told the story about Vlatko Andonovski and his go-to players being Stefan Stokic and John Sosa. And Stokic was just a grinder. He would put in any shift. He would take a shot for his team. Those are the type of players you want in the locker room and on the field.
Yep, and both those players for Vlatko played in that trivia question in Saltillo Rancho Seco down there, and also in that Monterey game. Yep. Well, that was quite the season. Down there on the turf is number 2, Luis Medrano. This is his 8th game of the season. He's got 1 goal, and it looks like they're working on his right ankle.
Checking in on that. Milwaukee score still up 2-0 over Willie B and the Harrisburg Heat. I may have a social media announcement related to Willie B on Monday. Yeah, let's do it. Monday or Tuesday, maybe Monday.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta keep up with the goalkeepers. Goalkeepers unite. Gotta hang around with my pals across the league.
Well, and Willie B is one of your favorites too.
Hey, you know. Which is ironic. It's ironic because the last time he was here, I wasn't there to announce it. So yeah. I've seen more games of him on TV, but gotta hang out with the goalkeepers now, because everyone's always taking shots at them.
And if memory serves me right, Willie B is coming to Kansas City, or are we going there? We're going there.
No,
that's right there. No,
we don't get Harrisburg, or Kansas City doesn't get Harrisburg this year.
Okay, so I was wrong. All right, I was thinking that we might have one game in Harrisburg.
So the last 2 out of conference or division games are going to be
San Diego and Ontario.
San Diego and Ontario,
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Good step.
Good step. Oh.
And they want a handball on Sosa. And they're like, you call the handball. And they're like, hey, Brian Martin, not Miller, Martin, you call the handball the other way.
He reached in his pocket. Meanwhile, at the other end, Comets on face hook and a goal. Oh, my, what an exchange. That's got to hurt for Chihuahua. Meanwhile, the Comets are jubilant. They lead 5-2.
Who just scored again wearing a pink jersey? Adam James. He doesn't know what to do other than score goals on these pink games. Get through 1 player, get through 2 players, get through 3 players. Wallace, score it yourself.
Oh my God.
And then a little dance afterwards. So check this out. He gets 1 guy on the ground, gets past the 2nd defender, gets the 3rd guy to go down. Wallace scored it to himself. And Chihuahua is beside themselves. So on that play, once again, the 2nd goal, and 10 goals now in pink games for Adam James. A solo Wallace scorer, so cue his video up tonight. And irate players who are like, where is the video review?
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, Brian Martin is calling for the captains, which kind of makes you wonder if somebody in the box might have seen something that Brian Martin hadn't seen. We'll find out.
So when that play was happening, the referee who was right there was Sergio Cabrera. Now they're going to get a blue card
for a handball on Sosa. So
does the goal count then?
I don't think I think if they're calling the blue card, the ball should be back over here and no goal. Watch them take it. So Brian Martin is pointing for the ball this way, and they'll take the ball off. Let's take the goal off. That's 4-2. So
wow.
Take back what I said. Very good refereeing.
Disallowed following the handball.
So that was one official.
So one of the officials in the box saw it.
Philip Gomez might have been the 4th official in the box may have seen it.
That's right. So the Chihuahua fans players were irate because they're like, it's a handball. It was an obvious handball. Take a look at it on the replay. So here comes Sosa. Look for his right arm.
Oh, there it is. Yep. He leans into it with his head, but his right arm was extended. And it appears that it went off of his right wrist.
So if there were video review, it would have been caught on the video review, but good for, since the referees on the field didn't see it, the referee in the box saw it. So, I mean, that's what they teach you to do. If you're not in an angle to see it, and good for the referees taking the goal off the scoreboard.
Well, Mr. Bergerud, we're looking at a 2-goal swing here. If Chihuahua converts on the power play, it could be back to a 1-goal game instead of a 3-goal lead for the Comets. This unusual. I haven't seen referees take points off the board in a long, long time.
But what's not unusual, this is the 8,732nd time they played Danger Zone at a Kansas City indoor soccer game.
So the Comets a man down. On the power play this year, Chihuahua 50%. Look for Puentes and Gonzalez. They have 2 power plays each. Comets man down team, Andreos, Ramon Palmer, Lee, and Gibson.
Great save.
Oh, save, full extension. Meisner. 4-2 KC. Chihuahua on the power play.
Clearly he's shaken off that one mistake. Made some great saves.
Oh, Aguiar with almost a great pass to Puentes. Comets cleared, and boy, that one up to the rafters from Leo and burns some clock.
Here comes Adam James on defense, wishing he had his Wallace score. So Wallace score guys, delete the tape.
Here's Rios, front and center. Now Aguiar away from the goal. Cañas tees it up. That one wide. Stays with the Savage. Cañas. Aguiar. Another good save. Rebound shot. No good. Comets cleared away. 11 seconds on the power play.
Get a hold on here. Sosa's ready to come out.
Oh,
another good save.
And
look at
Meisner. Take a bow, Lou Meisner. Comets kill off the penalty. They were 49% on the season, and they have killed off the penalty. Score remains 4-2. Chihuahua into the corner looking for Aguiar. Comes off the board. Sosa, good play. Shot save. Meisner again. Meisner standing on his head. "21 seconds left in the first half."
This is a Danny Waltman-esque performance, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. Now back the other way. Here's 11 seconds, maybe one more chance for Chihuahua, but the Comets collapse on top of him. 5 seconds left. Sandovari rolls one to Sargento. Horn sounds. Wow.
What a half, Nick Vassos.
What a half, Eric Bergerud. Look at that man right there. Lou Meisner. What a performance in the first half by Lou. That's that last part of the second quarter, Eric. I'm not sure I've seen a series like that. He is just incredible, and his teammates
Gets a big hug from Nicolau Neto. We're going to do our halftime interview. I'm also going to drop into the chat on MASL TV YouTube to answer your questions during halftime. I'll be there right after this interview.
All right, we're going to check in here with Comets assistant coach Stefan Stokic. Here is Steve Serrano.
Coach, a lot of action going on, especially towards the end of this quarter. What are you going to tell the guys when you get in there?
You know, we got to keep our defense. I think we did really good in the first half, and we have to stay disciplined. So,
seems to be a very physical game. You want to keep the same momentum going throughout the second half?
Yes, of course. We don't want the Savage to feel comfortable on the ball. We want to get in their faces and get the counter as well.
There you go. Best of luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. There is assistant coach Stefan Stokic for the Kansas City Comets. We'll take a break. Eric is going to be on MASL chat, so ask him any questions you have about tonight's game, and we'll also be back here to update the scores from around the league and also get you set for the second half. At the half, Kansas City 4 and the Savage 2 on MASL TV.
show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right? Yeah. What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to sportshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Baked apple or hot.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Kansas City Comets and the Chihuahua Savage on MASL TV. And I'm joined by Comets rookie Absalom Solorio. Absalom, welcome to our show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So the last time we were here against the Dallas, you scored your first goal as a Comet, and you created a little bit of Comets history. The Solorio brothers joined the Kelly brothers as the only brothers to score for the Kansas City Comets. What was that experience like for you?
I think for me, you know, as a soccer player, that first goal is something that weight is always on your shoulders. So, I mean, more than anything, like just scoring that first goal, it was kind of felt free, and I mean, hopefully there's more to come.
So I noticed on your father's Facebook page there was a celebratory dinner that night. What does it mean playing here in front of your family and friends?
Playing in front of my family and friends, I think for me, if you know anything about me, family means a lot to me. And I wasn't very fortunate playing in a college that was pretty close. So being back home and playing with in front of my parents, I mean, really my dad, who's been a big supporter here for a long time. It's been awesome just to have him finally getting to cheer me on. So that's been pretty cool.
So there's an interesting opponent here tonight, the Chihuahua Savage. It's the first opponent from Mexico to play in Kansas City in more than 17 years in indoor soccer. What is this experience like for you?
I mean, I think for me that's awesome. For the league in itself, just it shows the kind of the capacity that it can go to and the different countries that it can go to. It's awesome. It's going to be an awesome experience, and I think it's an awesome opponent that we're very fortunate to have in our league.
So final question. This is about looking ahead to this month. So after this weekend, you have a home-and-home series against Milwaukee, and then a West Coast trip to go at San Diego and at Ontario. What is it like for you and your teammates in getting mentally prepared for all these games that have significant playoff implications?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as everyone in this league knows, those are kind of the biggest opponents in this league, and this is a game that we've been waiting for, and we're very mentally prepared for it. We got to keep going, and hopefully we're going to keep the boat rolling and just keep going at it.
This has been our halftime interview with Absalom Solorio. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck the rest of this season. We'll be back. You're watching Kansas City Comets Soccer on MASL TV.
To show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
you gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Alexandra, or Allie, to everyone who knew her, was a stunning 19-year-old inside and out. Allie was murdered 20 years ago while working at a neighborhood pool. Her father, Roger, has created a legacy of hope over these last 20 years, and he joins us now here for our annual Pink Game. And Roger, the Comets organization and the Take Foundation, the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation, have formed quite a partnership. And once again, we are here again today. It's great to have you back and great to see you again, Roger.
Well, it's wonderful to be here. Thanks for inviting us, and we greatly appreciate your support, Nick. Yeah, thank you very much.
It's really important for this organization around Valentine's Day when we think about those who we love, and I'm just wondering, Roger, the thousands of women that your organization has helped over the last 20 years, it still must make you feel great to see a class like is happening here on the floor of Cable Dahmer Arena once again. Can you tell us how that makes you feel?
Well, to be here, Nick, and the Kansas City Comets supporting us, and I see the women. I went down and I talked. We started the class, and every class we we have. I just appreciate the people taking the time to come out and be with us because they care about their loved ones, they care about themselves. Kansas City Comets, you care. Cable Dahmer Arena, you're doing this on the floor. We appreciate everyone's effort in doing this, and there's so many things we could be doing in our society today, and people are taking time to come out. There is a problem in our society, and I don't want any young people here afraid, scared, or paranoid. That's not what we're about, but we are about the safety and well-being of our women and children, and there's nothing more important in this world.
TAKE is an acronym for the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation. And these classes here, if you're not familiar with what these self-defense classes are like, Roger, can you help explain what type of instruction that these young women receive when they take a class?
Well, we teach about safety awareness, number one. We don't want people to get into a situation they shouldn't be getting into. Sometimes, unfortunately, things happen. You're in a situation that's not good, and then if it comes to that, we teach, if the unthinkable happens, what you can do. Defend yourself, get on your feet, run away, and go home tonight and be safe. We've had firsthand experiences where people have told us your class saved our life. It's very humbling, and we've had 69,000 people go through our classes, and that's not virtual, that is in person.
69,000, that's quite a bit. And Roger, it's been a bittersweet journey for you over these last 20 years, but you've been recognized for so many people that you have helped along the way. You made a trip to the White House in 2011 and were recognized with the Presidential Citizen Medal, and it just keeps going on. Tell us about how someone could get involved with a class, or maybe spread the word.
Well, they can go to online to takedefense.org, and TAKE stands for, as you said, the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation, but takedefense.org. Go on and find out where our nurse classes are for you, and sign up, and we'll see you there.
By the way, those jerseys that the players are wearing, those are some pretty nice jerseys, Roger.
They're very nice. Thank you very much.
So, yeah, the fans here are going to be bidding on those jerseys. I presume if you're watching, you maybe want to bid on one of those jerseys. You can do that as well, but they're special pink jerseys only for tonight, and they benefit the Allie Kemp Educational Foundation. Roger, it's great to see you once again.
Same here, Nick, and I thank you so much. And again, the Kansas City Comets, can't thank you guys enough. You're a great organization, great corporate citizen. Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again next year.
Thanks, Nick.
All right. Our halftime continues right after this.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hey, we're back.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I was chatting up MASL fans on YouTube. I was saying bye, and here we go.
I know, and I was talking to Sarah. Sarah is going to be a journalist, a sports journalist when she graduates from college. She's Sarah, you a sophomore? Sophomore, she's a sophomore at Scion, local high school. here, and they're doing a little shadowing of us here.
Which is very cool. Before we get started, I got some scores from other games.
Yes.
Let's run them quickly. In Milwaukee, Wave up 2-1 over the Heat. Tropics 2, Sidekicks 2. That's going to be interesting. And get this out. In Everton's return to St. Louis.
Oh, boy.
Utica 2, St. Louis 0.
Scores to watch as we continue on throughout the evening here. It is 4-2 Kansas City, and boy, did we have some excitement late in the second quarter. A goal was taken off of the board. The referees made the right call.
Yeah, we got a text, and actually, I put it in the chat. Ryan Sigurds, director officials, texted us and said the call at the end was correct because the call can be changed as play had not restarted yet. It had continued, but they hadn't blown the whistle, and so there you go.
I love that. Love that.
Get it right.
That's right. I like the live interaction from everybody here. Everybody watching and getting involved.
He also says he'd be willing to get mic'd up, so we got to work on that. Getting Ryan Sigurds mic'd up.
We're gonna hold him to it. All right. Second half is underway. Kansas City 4 and Chihuahua 2. Savage with the ball. Escalante. Aguiar. We talked about Aguiar, 3 goals and 2 assists last night in St. Louis. He's been held off the board so far tonight. We'll see. Uber talented player. Forward. Walking it in. Now a drive off the boards. Meisner was absolutely spectacular late in the second quarter for the Comets. Meisner starting in goal for Neto once again for the second straight start. Valdivinos right up Main Street to Gary. Now near side, played for Cañez. Cañez wants the ball. He's got it.
Good step on Andreas.
Andreas steps in to disrupt the rhythm. Back to Valdivinos. On back to Zuart. Zuart plays it right up the middle. Sodal is there for the Comets. Kicks it up to Lee. Touch back to Andreas. Over to Sousa. Sousa from distance. Valdivinos got a piece of that one.
That thing dipped too.
Sargento got just enough of it. Big pile up near the Comet logo. No call. Sandovari chases it down for the Comets. Loses it for a moment and then pulls down Mirko. And who's the foul going to go against?
Against Mirko. And he's almost lucky he didn't get it too. Just walk away. Walk away.
Escalante and Zuart. Zuart plays it along the boards to Fuentes. Into the middle to Macias. Now Escalante. Escalante. Leo stuck a foot in there, got the ball, and then was tripped up. And the Comets quickly restarted. Sousa into the corner for Solario, and Valdivinos had to come off his line to knock it back up. Here's down the right side. Comets and Chihuahua. Puentes is in there. So is Solario. Out with it comes Tetsane. Tetsane blasted off the boards. Front and center for Adam James, making a bid for number 2. Adam's second goal was wiped off the board late in the first half.
So a couple things. The professor checked in. That was Adam James' first goal since last February against Dallas.
A year.
Yep, a year.
I can even figure that out.
Huge MASL fan, Juan Enrique Ruiz. I want to make sure that we correct on number 26 is Eduardo Garay.
Garay. Okay, Garay.
At least we were told that. He'll catch me on that.
Well, I'm from beyond the yellow line, Lucas Sousa. Not a lot of pace on that one. Sargento's up with it. Sargento's played for Montreal, 15-2 in the 19-20 season, 19 and 20. And then also for Sonora, 10-2 record in the 17-18 season.
I think we got it. One thing on this webcast, we like it when fans tell us, hey,
Yeah.
get this. So appreciate that. Enrique, who's very active. I see him on Off the Wall group.
Yep.
MASL Off the Wall. Always sharing good information about what's happening with Football Rapido.
I will say it once again. I've said it all the time. I make mistakes.
Hey,
this just in. I make mistakes. Make a lot of them.
Good punch. And Suddy checked in. He said, with 4 games going on simultaneously, I've decided to focus on this one. Appreciate that. And Suddy, because of you, I brought my laptop to the arena. I'm trying to keep up with every score.
Thanks for spending your birthday with us.
Oh, more tips.
Are you going to give attendance too?
Oh, no, even better. We're going to have to call Juan Enrique El Profesore because he has some details for us. So Carlos Hernandez, number 77, his nickname is Popper. So we have Sargento in goal and Popper Hernandez, more in 77.
Okay.
So this is good. We have professors all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
Giving us details.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
Fans, you can find me on social media. You just can't really, during the game, message me on YouTube.
You might start calling Adam James the Pink Panther.
Oh, good step over.
Oh, Lee.
Good block.
Good block there by... That was Medrano.
Medrano, yeah.
Yep. Comets. Leo goes off. Rion Marquez comes on. Rion playing with 3 fouls. He'll have to kind of watch himself through the rest of the game. If he gets 6, that'll be problematic. Lee, he's looking at the target. Stead plays it to Sosa. Now Nacho looks at Rion. Plays it to Ray Lee. Now to the corner for Solario.
2 men on.
Carlos Hernandez. Popper, right?
Hey, there you go.
Now here's
there
Rios.
You go.
I'm going to screw it up, Eric. Long one from Rios.
That thing dipped too.
Yeah, Meisner couldn't hold on, but makes the save. Under 9 to play in the third. Fuentes.
Some of the goals these guys have scored this season have been sensational too. They're not afraid to shoot. Swerving balls.
Skillful.
For certain.
Garay to the corner. Off the boards, through the area. No one home for the Savage. Meisner
good turn.
Kicks it to Solorio. And Chihuahua doing a good job of winning the ball back. So they hold it on the Comets side of the field. Here's Garay. Trying to slot it through to a teammate. Oh,
good
turns
save.
and fires. That was Cañez. And what was a terrific attempt there and a good save made by Meisner. Wow.
Get a large free topping carry-out pizza from Domino's.
Seems like there have been a lot of San Diego Sockers and Ontario Freire getting Players of the Week awards, but this guy, if he keeps playing like this the rest of this game, may deserve some consideration.
Escalante to Garay. Forward. That pass right to Sodal, but it goes right back. And now here's a drive. Oh, looking far post. That one off the foot. Now the Comets kick it towards the half line.
Tetsane foul. So, you know who we haven't seen lately?
Who's that?
James Togba.
His first of the half.
So he's sitting on the bench by Stefan Stokic.
And reminder that Kevin Ellis was a healthy scratch today. Good steal by Leo. Here's Gibson. He shoots. That one off the near boards. One comes off to Chihuahua. Gibson gets it back. Gibson holding it. Gibson still holding it. And tries to get it to Palmer up top. Boy, the patience of Leo.
Well, and Adrian Miller on defense. He's a veteran defender. Didn't bite. No goal there for the Comets.
Yeah, Adrian Miller, one of the better defenders in the league. Comets win it back. Now Leo with some space. Moves to his left. Shot save. Oh, Sargento.
Goalkeeping.
Oh, what a play by Valdivinos. It's brilliant. 6:40 to play in the third. Rios around Lee. three. Out wide.
Good
Rolled
dummy there.
through. Fuentes. Leyva. Correction, Durant. Chihuahua slowing it down with 6:16 to play.
Does this look like a last place team to you?
No.
Not at all.
At all. And that one, another one that had some movement in the air. Meisner's got it. He throws it long for the Comets. Couple of headers forward to Rion Marquez. Comets press forward. Lucas Sousa.
Someone wondered in the YouTube chat whether this could be a championship preview. And, you know, what we learned last year, get into the tournament and strange things happen. So it doesn't really matter what your record is in the regular season. It's just that you're there at the end.
Sodal to Marquez, bangs it off the boards. Comes back to Macias.
Marquez was really careful not to pick up a cheap foul.
Sodal bangs it off the glass again. It comes near side.
Mirko's thinking, just played easy to me. I was wide open.
Comets do hold it in. Sousa is there.
Sandovari wants a sub.
Sandovari says hold it. Sandovari off and Sosa on. Sosa didn't want to do it. He was aiming for the glass. And we have got a media timeout. Media timeout, 5:05 left to play in the third. Kansas City 4 and Chihuahua 2 on MASL TV.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Live look at some of the fans here at Cable Dahmer Arena. We start them young here at Comets Nation, I can tell you that. Eric Bergerud, Nick Vassos, Brad Zimmerman, and his entire team here at Cable Dahmer Arena bringing you MASL TV, Kansas City 4, and Chihuahua 2. This has been a really good game. So if you got it here, keep it locked in. Eric and I will keep you updated on the rest of the games around the league. And Arayos maybe with a chance, but Valdivinos comes out with it.
Tetsane's look really good tonight. You wouldn't know he's a rookie. Extremely confident on the ball. Andreas, he has a motor that doesn't quit.
Yes, he does. And here he comes. At Medrano. Left over to Hernandez. Now left side Aguiar. Here's Hernandez. Left side for Escalante, down to Aguiar. Aguiar over the top of the crossbar. Comes off the glass to Hernandez on the near side. He goes down. Andreas out with it for the Comets. And here comes Christian. He'll put on the brakes. Christian will go off. And Leo will come on for Andreas. Sosa back in front of the Kansas City yellow line. Under 4 to play in the third. Adam James to Nacho, and then all the way back to Meisner. Meisner forward to Tetsane. Comets building it out of the back, leading by 2. Here's a pass for Leo, and a foul is called against Chihuahua. That'll be a holding foul.
Aguiar wanted to push the other way. Referee said nope.
Now Ramon back to Ray Lee. Lee goes forward. Aguiar stops his forward progress, leaves it back for Sosa.
Oh, that was so
close to being
Leo.
a bad change. Here's Marquez. And that one off.
It's a deflection. It was not an intentional kick, so that will be in.
It'll be
around the corner.
Yep. There goes Ramon Palmer. No relation to our good friend.
But he scored
Robert
a goal
Palmer.
in that Monterey game to tie the game in regulation.
Yes, he did. Now Leo. Here's Rion Marquez. Oh, that one picked off by Garay. Comets get it right back into Leo, who's on the field with Marquez at the same time. Sousa with a drive. That one blocked by the Savage. Over to Leo. Now Leo into Rion, and that one under his foot. You can see the frustration on Marquez's face. He tries to go win the ball back. Garay is there, runs into the Comets, and it goes off of Sousa. Garay wanted a pushing foul, didn't get it.
Well, we talked at the onset about how you defend Marquez, and they're defending him tight, which means if you're the Comets, you need to make a run off the ball. It's going to be very difficult for him unless he creates some space for himself. Saw NDI do that for St. Louis last night, scoring a goal, second half.
Here's Fuentes. Oh, far side to Garay. Hits it first time. Ding dong off the near post. Rebound comes off to Fuentes. Ball out front, but kicked away by the Comets. Great chance there by Chihuahua. Now here comes Rios. Rios walking it in. Backs it out, Escalante. Fuentes. Fuentes turns, faces, shoots just above the crossbar again. Chihuahua can create their own shots. Sousa guilty of the foul. Brian Martin right there on the call.
Foul on number 7, Sosa, his first of the half.
And on the restart here will be Adrian Miller, veteran defender.
Boy, I sure like it, swinging it to Rios.
Oh, dummies it. Escalante off the
other
boards. And nobody there to fill that area. Andreos is there. Ray Lee forward up to Lucas Sousa. Sousa with a chance. Shoots, save by Sargento. Lucas gets it back. Darts inside. Nope, out front. Double teamed, and we'll leave it for Ray Lee.
We saw Ray Lee get 2 assists last game. Entry passes just like that. Really good goalkeeping by Sargento. Did not give Sosa any good angle.
Sosa pops it into the air. Sousa calmly settles it over to Lee. Far side Gibson. Leo looking for Adam James. Finds Adam. Adam takes it into the corner, bangs it off the boards, gets it back. Ball still loose. Out in front. It rolls across the goal mouth.
Another foul by Lucas Sosa.
And Lucas called for the foul.
Comets foul number 7, Sosa, his second of the
1:12 to play in the third. Still 4-2. Nobody has scored in the third.
Let's go. Comets.
Here's Aguiar, marked by Ray Lee. Aguiar takes down Lee. Both teams play on. Adrian Miller going forward. Now left side. Here's Aguiar. Durant. 42 seconds left to play in the third. Cañas.
30 seconds remaining.
And Cañas still going back. Ramon Palmer with a close mark. Comets trying to win it away. Ray Lee. Ray Lee slotting it over to Ramon Palmer. Palmer will slow it down, wait for some mates to show up, and we'll play it out to the half line. 17 seconds left. Comets will go for some changes, get offensive players out on the field. Now Lee leaves it back for Nacho. Nacho trying to play it for Marquez. 7 seconds left, and that probably will do it for the third quarter. Sosa, one last long pass into the corner. Horn sounds, and that is it.
Wow.
No scoring there.
All defense. What's that all about?
In the third. Boy, what a final 15 minutes we have in store for you. When we come back, at the end of 3, it's Kansas City 4 and Chihuahua 2 on MASL TV.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Back live inside Cable Dahmer Arena, Nick Vassos, Eric Bergrud. Great to have you here on MASL TV. Kansas City 4 and Chihuahua 2. 4 other games going on around the MASL. Eric?
San Diego Tacoma will be later. Have to drive home and catch that action.
Yep.
Sockers won yesterday 6-3. They look really good.
Yep.
So here's where we are. Milwaukee up 3-2 over Harrisburg.
Okay.
Sidekicks and the Tropics 4-4.
That game in Dallas.
That game is in Dallas. And at the Family Arena in St. Charles, it is now 3-2. Utica leading, but Ambush saying, Everton, you taught us something. We're coming back.
The return of Everton. Wow. Some pretty close games here tonight, huh?
This is what the league wants, is excitement in every game, and I think that you turn the corner. This team in particular, technically an expansion team, but not really, where they had players from multiple teams they brought together. You can see the chemistry coming, the skill's definitely there. I see this as a team. I was asked on the chat at halftime, who did I see as the 8 teams? And I don't like making predictions way down the road, but you'd have to think that the 3 division leaders right now are a good chance to win their division. So that would be your first 3 seeds. Who are the next 5?
Yeah.
Ontario and Baltimore look like they're there, and then who's left? But I think this team, they play the way they do tonight, they'll be there at the end of the season. And who's going to want to play down in Chihuahua in the playoffs?
By the way they're playing right now, and they're going to go home, and they're going to stay home for 4 games.
Yeah, they're going to be tough.
They're going to play Harrisburg twice and Tacoma twice.
They could be.
So they can play catch up here pretty quick with the next 4 games. And they still got a chance in this one too, folks. They're only down by 2. And the Comets have the ball here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. They're moving it left to right. Leo Gibson back there behind the ball, the Comets head coach.
Power play opportunity. Adrian Miller in the box.
Number 2.
So the Comets go on the power play here. And Chihuahua a man down. So the Comets on the power play this year, 48%. They are without their top power play scorer in Kevin Ellis. He has 4 power play goals. He was a healthy scratch tonight. Leo Gibson has 3 power play goals to lead the Comets. Sosa over to Leo. Touched by Sosa to Ray Lee. Back to Ray. And then to Sosa. Boy, the man-down team is aggressive. Here's Ray Lee walking it in. Shoots it off the window wide. Comes off to Gibson. Over to Rion Marquez. Marquez shielding away the defender. Shot saved by Valdivinos. Rion trying to dig the ball out of the boards and is called for the...
It's just going to be an injured player on the field.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to be interesting is maybe they'll say he had possession of the ball or they'll drop it. Looks like they're going to drop it.
Escalante's claiming a little bit more than a foul, showing him maybe a
We're going to have
mark
a
on the
conversation
forehead.
about this. Brian Miller is going to say, all right, here's what we're going to do.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I said Brian Miller.
Brian Martin.
How did I do that? Oh, man. I'm going to have to out myself and say I was the one who called him Brian
That's
Miller.
$5 in the jar we've got out here on the table, all right?
That is too funny. So it was stopped. They're going to say that Chihuahua did not have possession. I'm never going to hear the end of that from Brian Martin. That's hysterical. I'll message him at a break. He'll check his Facebook. He'll be like, "It was you this time." Unbelievable.
Comets still on the power play here. 62 seconds more. Comets lead by 2. Sousa. Ray Lee.
Oops.
Oh, boy. Ray did not want to do that. Just knocked it right into the Chihuahua bench. So that'll turn the ball over. 13:40 left to play in the game. Comets 55 seconds of power play time. You got to think that they may go, right back to Valdivinos. He'll hold it as long as he can. Played into open space, and Meisner
Aggressive goalkeeping.
runs off his line to save the ball. So here we go, 44 seconds for the Comets. Again, Comets 48% on the power play. Penalty kill 55% for Chihuahua. Here's Rion, the turn to Sousa. Off the boards. And a foul called against Kansas City. And was that on
Lucas?
Oh, was that on Lucas?
Comets foul number 7. Sosa, his third.
You betcha, his third and a half. What are you going to do, Comets?
Yay, if you're a Comet fan. Sousa stays on the field. Gibson forward to Lee. Lee moving to his left. Lee still.
He's going to regret not having passed it originally to Marquez.
Marquez was open in the corner. Back the other way they come. Here's a drive. That one wide to the right. That one off the foot of Rios. And then over on the boards. Enrique Cañas got a little close to Leo Gibson and a foul called.
More frustration for the Comets on their power play. Just has not been gelling.
The Savage return to full strength.
And Savage do return to full strength, so they've killed off the power play. Good job by Chihuahua. Comets and Savage now 5 aside.
I noticed that when I was at the game in St. Louis, the Comets lost their aggressive penalty kill. Seems to stymie the Comets, and that's what Chihuahua did here too. They didn't just drop back. They pressed the guy with the ball at the point.
Here's Marquez. Good movement by Marquez. Now Nacho Flores tees one up. And that one an easy save by Valdivinos. Gurai on the far boards. Comes off to Kansas City on the half line. Fuentes back in the game for the Savage. Comets will go for changes to Marquez and Sosa out. Leo and Sandovari back on.
Be interesting to see what they do with Lucas, because you're up 2, but you don't want to give up a blue card if he picks up his 4th.
2010.
The next goal, I would say, would be an important goal.
You think?
There's Sargento scooping it up. Boy, he's going to need some naps tomorrow and into Monday. He has
busy
played
this weekend.
He has
been really good.
Very good.
They've done an effective job on Marquez. They've done an effective job on Gibson. Goals are coming from other places.
Palmer got it to Leo. Oh, good ball. And here comes Chihuahua down the right side. Oh! Oh, that's Sane with a tremendous block on that drive. And then another one wide to the right.
Not only a great block, but the way he walked back, did not allow a passing angle, forced the shot from outside. Really good by the rookie defender, or rookie midfielder.
That was Medrano who was making the drive down the right side. Now Puentes, marked by Tetsane. He's in there again. Palmer put a shoulder in there too. Now Sandovari out with the ball, pinned against the boards, and then touched out of bounds by Sadal. It'll be Chihuahua's ball with 10:37 to play in the game, trailing by 2.
Look who was out for a second. Now he's back on the bench, Lucas Sosa. Nacho takes his place.
Here's Durant. Now Rios. Aguiar. Forward to Macias. Nacho is in there along with Ray Lee. Ray Lee, very close, marked there by Medrano. They win it back. Sosa jumps in, sticks a foot in there. Ball squirts out to the right side. Meisner is off his line to clear it away. Now Marquez to Nacho. Now Sosa. Sosa forward to Marquez. Marquez down the left, shoots off the post. Oh, Margaret. That could have been important. Now back the other way. Comets do have 4 players back,
including Lucas.
Marcus goes off, Andorreos goes on. Andorreos in for Marquez. James, a ball through to Tetsane. Here's Lucia. Leaves it for James, who shoots. Save by Valdivinos. 9.5 to play in the game. Comets lead by 2.
Now, granted, there weren't 20 goals here tonight. This has been one of the most entertaining games I've seen all season.
Very competitive game. Very close game. Gurai leaves it for their captain, Escalante. Now Miller, Adrian Miller, and Escalante. 2 good defenders on this Savage side. 2-5-2, looking to get their 2nd win on American soil.
Tetsane, 2 hands up, I didn't do it. Hey, I didn't do it to Dallas when they lost all those cups of water on the glass. So I feel you there, Lesia. You had to be on last broadcast to catch the joke.
Good show. It was a good story. Good story. Here's Adrian Miller. No, he won't take it. Wow, what a drive by Escalante. And once again, Meisner with a great save. Adrian Miller. Near side for Hernandez. Back to Miller. Miller's pass near side. Hernandez forward to Rios. 8.5 to play in the game. Comets by 2. Savage, poked away by Palmer. Good defensive play there on Hernandez. Now Valdivinos off the boards, intercepted by Leo. Gibson to Lucia. Tetsane slows it down.
Oh, what a play. He was falling down.
And
Walla passed it.
Able to get it over there to Nacho and not give up possession of the ball. Under 8 to play. Good ball from Sosa on over to Lee.
Hector Solorio starting to, I believe that we will win, cheer here.
Leo directing Solorio into the corner. Absalom races into the corner with a bouncing ball. Adrian Miller is there.
Your dad's cheering for you, Absalom.
And nearly back the other way. Here comes Meisner off his line. And he boots it out of bounds.
And that would be a restart.
We're going to get a break here in the action. And yeah, when we come back, it's going to be a restart at the top of the arc. Folks, don't go anywhere. Media timeout, 7:35 to play in the game. Kansas City 4, Chihuahua 2 on MASL TV.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Restart, Chihuahua, top of the arc. They trail by 2. Hernandez behind the ball. He takes it, and it goes in on the deflection. Restart goal by Chihuahua.
Popper.
And Savage are within 1.
So, you go back before the timeout with Meister put the ball out of play, which led to the restart. They had time to think about it during the media timeout. It looked like maybe it hits Sodal. It still goes in. A lot of power there by Popper. He popped it, right?
He popped it.
4-3.
So that is his 5th on the season for Popper. And for Escalante, that is assist number 3. Oh, Comets almost got it past Valdivinos. The score remains 4-3. Comets a 1-goal lead, and they are applying the pressure on the Savage. Sousa with 3 fouls. Gets the ball back. Here's Thetsane. Oh, what a tackle by the Savage. Savage are coming up big play after big play. Can they sweep both teams in Missouri? Stay tuned. 6:46 to play in the game. Comets a slim 1-goal lead. Chihuahua forward to Puentes. Puentes back to a teammate. Meisner off his line. And they're
Meister's like it was tipped, and they're going to say no. What happened last time we were here, Nick Vassos?
Oh, another restart at the top of the arc.
So they're thinking, what worked last time?
Puentes behind the ball, maybe a timeout?
No, you got to take that timeout.
There it is.
There it is. Well, there were 2 reasons. One, they weren't set up. And second of all, this is too crucial an opportunity. It worked for them coming out of the last timeout to get the right players on the field. See how they're set. Meisner and the team are going to have to come up big here.
6:24 left. This has been so close. The Comets looking for their 10th win on the season. Chihuahua looking for their 2nd win on USA soil after getting their first one ever last night in St. Louis.
They're on a 2-game win streak, looking to make it 3, and set pieces, you know?
So they're drawing something up. Let's see what they come up with. Head coach for tonight, Luis Borrego, is leading the Savage tonight. Their head coach, Sanchez, is not here. Everardo Sanchez. He's not traveling with the team because of
family issue.
Yep.
I have already messaged Brian Martin and atoned for my sins. Said it wasn't Nick Vassos. He's been perfect tonight. It was me.
No, you mean Miller. You messaged Brian Miller, right?
No, I checked to see which one I wrote to. I sent it to the right Brian. The other one's probably laughing somewhere.
All right. Hernandez once again behind the ball. Hernandez over to Rios. He shoots, and the game is tied. We are level at 4. Another restart goal by Chihuahua. And nothing has been decided at Cable Dahmer Arena.
Well, we talked about Rios at the start as the player to watch, right?
Yeah.
Came in with 15 goals. That will be number 16. They thought about this, designed a really good play right in between
Chihuahua goals for number 16, Jorge Rios.
Leo Gibson and Ramon Palmer.
8 minutes and 38 seconds.
Right in the corner. That was beautiful. Well designed, well executed.
38 in the quarter.
And the Comets have to be really careful on those restarts or giving up those restarts. And they both came from balls cleared out of play by Meisner. I mean, sometimes you have to do what you have to do, but Chihuahua has made them pay on both occasions.
And Popper's been involved in the last 2 goals on the restart.
I think that's because we've been calling him Popper, so there you go.
Well, we have to be impartial, Eric.
Hey, we do what we do here on MASL TV. Thanks to everybody watching. I know we have people watching across the U.S. and Mexico and in Brazil. Thank you all for watching.
Foul called on Chihuahua. Under 6 to play in the game, and we're tied at 4. What a game between these two teams.
It's a little too early to ask the question I always love asking Nick Vassos. I'll wait a couple minutes, right?
Okay, all right.
Has nothing to do with overtime.
No, it doesn't.
We're not going to go there.
Meisner, the right footer. Uh-oh, Aguiar's got it. Aguiar trying to measure it, trying to chip him. Back into the goal goes Meisner. Comets trying to clear the zone. Held in. Aguiar to the corner. Gonzalez back to Aguiar. That one
he
too
laid
high.
back. You could just tell.
Yeah.
He was trying to place it in the top right corner there. Just lead back a little bit.
There's Meisner. He's sort of talking to himself.
Together, we can share our commitment to the KC family.
Lou Meisner, Kansas City, Missouri native.
Learn more at Community America.
And 1-0 on the season this year. He was 2-0 last year and a 4.0 goals against average.
Sidekicks went up 5-4 on the Tropics that game.
How about that? Here we are tied at 4. 5.5 to play in the game. White knuckle action here from Cable Dahmer Arena. Lucia Thetsane got a 3v2. Thetsane out wide. Sousa shoots. And the save is made by Valdivinos.
And Sosa's got to be careful. Now you don't want to pick up a blue card.
And on the counter, they get it out to Puentes. Puentes one-on-one with Sosa. Sosa dives in, he shoots! That one off the near glass, no good. 4 pink jerseys are back there for the Comets. Held in by Chihuahua. Here comes Andorreos. Runs towards Miller.
Who looks calm and who looks like they're running around like crazy right now?
Puentes lost it to Solorio, but Miller drives it back in. Meisner got it. 4.5 to play in the game. Ramon Palmer by 1 player. Ramon by Rios, and then knocked away by Chihuahua. And here they come back the other way.
Good tackle.
Down on the slide tackle is Thetsane against Gurai. Thetsane up, slows it down. Comets will reset their offense, almost picked off by Chihuahua. Now Marquez in the corner. Marquez away from the goal to Sandovari. Mirko, front and center for Ray Lee. Under 4 to play in the game. We're tied at 4. Near side Sandovari. Comets looking to go 10-1.
Good turn.
Chihuahua looking to win their 3rd
Good
in a row. And a good tackle there. But the Comets trying to win the ball back. Can they? They do. Nacho all the way back to Meisner.
Good defense by both teams there. Nobody given an inch.
Sandovari will try the corner. And Marquez. Marquez turns. Marquez turning. Shooting. And a save. But a foul called against.
This would be a great opportunity to call timeout, Kansas City Comets.
There's Rion Marquez.
A great opportunity to call timeout.
See what Chihuahua does in terms of the setup. Sosa and Gibson behind the ball. Sandovari is going to run off. And that's going to leave him only 4 players. Sosa! We only need 4. Oh,
so Tetsane just came off the bench. Everybody's wondering, what are you doing? And John Sosa says, fine, I'm just going to go top shelf. We only need 4 players. We're up 5-4. And that announcer dude, he talked about timeouts way too much. I'll show him. So he has a side conversation with Leo Gibson, and they're like, oh, we got it. And look at...
Oh, he turned, and that's what allowed it to get through.
So I think Sargento was trying to get his wall a little bit tighter. He turned and left that whole top right corner wide.
He threaded the needle there and just got it through. John Sosa. That is number 9 on the year for the Comet veteran. And his second on the night. Remember way back in the first when he got a penalty kick goal?
I did. Yeah, Berto Palmer replied, who is going to be the hero? That was the question I was going to ask, Berto. We'll see if John Sosa's the answer.
3 minutes to play in the game. Marquez with some space. Marquez, what a save. Sargento standing tall. Comets trying to hold it in. Nacho is there. Flicked back to Puentes. Can the Savage counter? Cañez.
Look at Andreas.
Loses it, Andreas.
What a tackle. Both teams are laying it out.
Oh. Now Valdivinos. On up to Garay. Pinned against the boards. The Comets are out with it.
Here's Ray Lee's like, yeah, no.
I'm wondering if fatigue might be setting in these teams.
Comets almost had an extra guy on the field, too. Bench warning here against Chihuahua. Tired legs, and then the brains start getting tired, and 2 Comets guys almost jumped out on the field. Ball went out of play. No harm, no foul.
The Chihuahua Savage have been assessed a bench warning.
Bench warning for the Savage. Still 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the game. Sosa forward for Leo. Leo lost it. They play it back to the keeper. And Savage come out with it.
Good ball.
On out to Macias. Forward Puentes.
Keeping an eye out for a 6 attacker.
Cañez. Here's a long drive. That one off the boards. No good. Rebound.
Rayleigh's going to want that back.
We're tied. Level at 5.
Ray Lee is going to want that back. You will see this on the replay. Wallace Scora, cue that one up too.
Oh my, Macias with the tally.
They're holding onto the 6 attacker jersey. Ball goes off.
Brian Macias at 13 minutes and 17 seconds.
And Ray Lee couldn't quite get there. Macias did.
Macias.
5-5. All right, Berto, since you asked. Okay, who's going to be the hero, Nick Vassos? And Corey Keats isn't playing this game, so you can't use him.
I'm going to say Adam James.
All right, why not? He's wearing pink, right?
He is, exactly. 90 seconds to play. We're tied at 5. That's Sane off the boards.
Oh,
and now a foul called on Marquez. That's number 4 on Rion.
Marquez is first of the half.
First of the half.
So that's a total of 4. Remember, if he gets 2 more,
that would be 6.
That would be 6, and that would not be good.
Right?
Yeah. 1:13 to play in the game. Sargento, long. Meisner's got it.
You can call timeout here if you can't get rid of the ball.
Meisner will throw it long for Leo. Leo heads it into the corner. Now the Vinos is there. He kicks it away. Goes off the referee. Back to Sousa. No, Sousa couldn't catch up with it. Under 1 to play. That's Sane. Looking for Leo. Pinballing around. And it comes off to... Who's it going to get it? Oh, Escalante is going to be called for the foul. Correction, that was
Savage foul number 19,
Gonzalez. Now, Adam James.
Kicked it out of play. Hope that everybody who's watching on MASL TV is enjoying this. This has been entertaining. It kind of feels like some of the games against Ontario last year.
It does. It absolutely does. They were close like this. No team has had more than a 2-goal lead in this one. We're tied at 5. And a timeout.
Take that timeout.
32 seconds left in the game. So, if you're Leo Gibson and you're setting up this restart here, Mr. Bergrud, who are you looking to go to? Do you want to go into the box? You want to play it out front? What are you looking for?
So, I would expect Marquez to target there. I would expect to see Leo Gibson in there. You know who I'd like to see is Ted Sane with the ball. He is not afraid to shoot. I'd like to see them send it into the box and then somebody run off the target player and score, but we'll see what they come up with here.
Comets are going to be in action next week on Sunday. Next week, Sunday, they will welcome in the Milwaukee Wave for a Sunday game at 4 o'clock. And that'll be preceded by a game in Milwaukee. So we'll do a home and home next weekend on Saturday and Sunday, the 19th and the 20th.
We need to get Derek Huffman for the interview. We need to have this conversation.
Absolutely. Count on that for Sunday. And Mr. Huffman.
Derek Huffman, he loves coming to games here. We got to work on that. We got to work on that one. So we'll see what the Comets have set up here. As you mentioned earlier, no Kevin Ellis, who you'd like to see on set plays. But you got Marquez out there, you got Gibson out there, and you have Ted Sane out there. So the 3 guys I mentioned. Of course, Lucas Sosa can do magic with both feet. So he'll be the
Sosa
exit
over the top. Oh, looking for Marquez. 32 seconds left. The clock has not started. Now it started late. Comets. Here comes Tetsane. Tetsane deflected over to Leo. Drives it in there. Kicked away by the Savage. Back to Sousa.
Got to be careful. Don't want to get that 4th foul.
15 seconds left. The Comets are going to pick it up. Down to Leo. Leo. And a foul called against Adrian Miller.
Could take your second timeout here, right?
8 point. No, that's not going to go.
Other way.
Wow, I guess that's going to go on Leo.
Yep.
Okay, and kicked it out of bounds.
Oh my goodness, what a mistake.
Kicked it out of bounds, Adrian Miller. That's going to be a Comet restart at the top of the arc with 6 seconds left in the game.
So 2 things here.
Oh my.
2 things here. The clock. I wasn't watching the clocks. It'd be interesting how much time should or shouldn't be on the clock right now. But
it looked like a couple
of. Now you'll see what Sosa has.
So here we go. This could be big. Sosa walks up. Now Ray Lee off the boards. No good.
And he can't play the second.
Oh. Knocked out of bounds. And the refs are going to let it play. The ball went out of bounds off of Chihuahua's bench and then came back into the play. They didn't stop the clock and time has expired. We'll see if we're officially heading into overtime.
They're going to put a second back. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So
Brian Martin has indicated. How many seconds is going to be? 2.5 seconds?
2.5.
Is that ball hit a member of the Chihuahua bench on play?
So oh boy, that's the Comets ball.
Now, okay. This would be a good time for a timeout because what you could do is you could go 6th attacker here and have options that you don't have right now. And otherwise, you're just going to have to play it short to Leo.
Into the box. Oh my, it almost got through. That one was close. And now we are headed into overtime.
Our score is all tied up.
So tied at 5. Let's take a break. We're going into overtime, folks. We'll get you set for that. Savage 5, Comets 5 on MASL TV.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, truck's perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Goalkeeper Lou Meisner for the Comets. He's been incredible. So has his mate, goalkeeper mate, Valdivinos for Chihuahua. We are tied at 5 heading into overtime, folks. And 10 minutes will be set on the clock. This will be a golden goal situation.
Well, you said that when I asked who's going to be the hero, you said Adam James. He's out there right now. We'll see.
He's played a big role in this game tonight. If the Comets win, they'll go 10-1. And if Chihuahua wins, how about that? What would that say about this team that comes in with a 2-5-2 record?
That they're feeling pretty good about their chances when they get home for the next couple weekends.
There's their keeper, Valdivinos. He has been remarkable in goal. He was fantastic last night in St. Louis. He's put up some great numbers here tonight. Lou Meisner's been good for the Comets. And it'll be Chihuahua with the ball as we are now into bonus time. Here's Sargento. Kicks it for the corner and boots it out of bounds.
And he'd gone over the yellow line,
Yeah.
so don't have to worry about that restart. Simple kick in here for John Sosa.
On the field for the Comets, it is Sosa, James, Tetsane, Sousa, and Gibson. For Chihuahua, it is Rios, Zuart, Puentes, Escalante, and Macias. Golden goal situation. Next goal wins the game.
Good pressure there from Sosa.
Comets are going to maintain possession here. Chihuahua getting 5 behind the ball. Forward to Leo. Flicks it forward to Adam James, who was making a run towards the goal. Kicked away by the Savage. Sosa and Chihuahua player, I can't see the number there. Looks like Girai may have collided there. He's going to go towards Kansas City. Correction,
that was Rios, yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Now Sousa into the target player looking for Solario, and then quickly back the other way. Comets better get back.
Good sub
Here
off
comes
the
Rios.
backside, and they couldn't find Aguilar.
Sosa with a stayed right in the right lane there, stopped it from making that pass.
And you got to be careful for the run through here. Tired legs. We saw that against Ontario in the playoffs, right? In overtime.
This is like a playoff game. Rio still going forward, front and center. Shot and a goal! And the Savage sweep Missouri. They win in overtime against the Comets. Unbelievable game by the Savage. They defeat the Comets. Final score 6-5.
It's going to go down as one of the best games we've seen here in a long time, Nick Vassos. No problem there. You like to get the ball put on the platter. We talked about Rios. Talked about Aguilar.
Aguilar.
Man, they have players on that team. Congratulations to them. Overtime. They started on the road, got off to a slow start, got back home. Felt what it was like to win, and watch out for this team, MASL, because
they've won 3 in a row now.
3 in a row, and they are looking like they're going to make a run in the West Division.
This is one of the biggest confidence boosters the Savage has seen. They now will go home and play 4 straight games at home. They improved to 3-5-2. Look out, MASL. The Savage are playing unbelievable.
Taking a quick peek at scores. Milwaukee won. Sidekick still up 5-4 over the Tropics. That could make life really interesting for the Comets.
Mm-hmm. When you look at seeding down the road, we're standing by. I believe we're going to chat with John Sosa. So we're standing by for the Comets veteran defender. After this unbelievable game ends in overtime, 6-5, Chihuahua wins on the road here in KC. They sweep St. Louis and Kansas City.
And with a winning jersey auction bid to be making their way to the goal.
Can't say enough about that team. They had their backs against the wall. The interesting change of momentum was Adam James' goal that was called back because of a handball on John Sosa. We thought it was going to be 5-2 and things were looking dire. No goals scored in the third period, and then 2 restart goals.
Huge restart goals in the fourth.
And may I say, both off of timeouts, one off the regular timeout and the other off another timeout.
And then Sosa gives the Comets a lead late in the game, about 3 minutes left, only to have Macias
Wallace-Scora
tie the game at 5, end of regulation, and then in overtime, it is Brian Aguilar, the veteran. He gets the game winner here tonight in Kansas City.
They should feel really good about themselves, and I think they figured it out at home. It's a smaller field, but it's intense action there, and with their skill, they're able to shoot from all over the place, and I think that Willie B is going to be really busy heading down there.
He certainly is. So, again, coming up for Chihuahua, 2 home games, Friday and Saturday, next Friday and Saturday, and then they're going to play Saturday, Sunday, hosting the Tacoma Stars. So Chihuahua can really make some hay, and maybe they can get above 500 by the time that they're done with their 4-game homestand. Meanwhile, Comets are going to embark on pretty much the toughest part of their schedule now. That's why this game was important, because they go on the road next weekend, Saturday in Milwaukee, to take on a Wave team that is improving. And Nate, let's go down to Nate Herron right now.
Deep with Squally Moore. Mike's got this man of the match. Obviously, a loss in overtime is never the way you have it drawn up, but we've got one of the team captains here, 2 goals and assists on the night. Just walk us through the 4th quarter and overtime and what went into some of the strategy we had and how it ended up.
you know, we knew the talent that they had. They're a very, very talented team, a lot of energy, a lot of great individual players. Unfortunately, we played really well, but we caused a lot of mistakes that end up in goals against us, and I think that was a deciding factor, right? So if you look back all the 6 goals they scored, you know, we had something to do with all 6 of them, unfortunately. So nothing we can do besides thank everybody for the support, and back to work.
All right, you'll have John Sosa here. Next home game versus Milwaukee Wave coming up on Sunday at 4 o'clock. Our deepest Willie Moore, Mike's got this, man of the match, team captain John Sosa. Thanks, John.
All right, that's our Nate Herron with Comets veteran defender John Sosa. Eric, final words tonight. Great showcase for the MASL tonight.
For sure. And, you know, what was funny is earlier in the week on MASL Primetime, they showed video of that loss to Ontario with Uzi Tayu going down the field and scoring. And this just sort of reminded me of this, that Comets get up early, and then this other team finds something, digs them deep, and all of a sudden you think you're going to win, and the other team has other ideas. This Savage team is really good.
All right, that's going to do it. Final score, Comets fall in overtime 6-5 to the Chihuahua Savage and fall to 9-2. Chihuahua improves to 3-5-2. Thanks to Brad Zimmerman and his talented broadcast crew here at Cable Dahmer Arena, and for my broadcast partner, Eric Bergrud. This is Nick Vassos. So long from Cable Dahmer Arena. Good night, everybody.